All right. Good morning. Is this on? Yeah. I was hoping this was still connected. I wasn't sure. Good to see all of you this morning. Going to tell you about a family this morning. They lived in a small town. They had a boy and a girl, brother and a sister. And this brother and sister, they did work around the house. They did chores. Do any of you do chores? Okay, well, don't be jealous, but this brother and sister, they got paid for their chores. Do you get paid for your chores? Okay, well, might have to do some talking. But this brother and sister, they got paid for their chores. And they saved up their money and saved up their money. And one day, they went to their mom and dad, and they had a small ice cream shop down the street. So they went to their mom and dad and said about if they can go down to the ice cream shop and get some ice cream. And the parents said, yeah, you're able to do that. The dad said, when you go down there, you make sure you behave and you be kind. And they said they would do that. So they went down to the ice cream shop. They walked in, and the brother and sister sat at a table, and a waitress came over and said to them, hi, what can I do for you this morning? And the brother said, we would like 2 chocolate ice cream sundaes, please. And the sister said, with whipped cream and a cherry on top. And they were excited about getting ice cream sundaes. And then the brother said, can you tell me how much that would be? And the waitress said, that would be $5. So the brother and sister looked at each other, and they looked at their money, and they talked and counted their money. And so then the sister said, how much would it be without the cherries? And the waitress said, $4.75. And again, the brother and sister looked at each other, and they counted their money, and they were talking. And by this time, the waitress is getting a little bit annoyed and impatient. And the brother said, how much would it be without the whipped cream? And the waitress said, that'll be $4.50. And now she's getting a little bit annoyed and impatient, and she's getting upset because children are taking so much time to think about what they want and ask these questions, and she's standing there getting a bit annoyed. And so then the brother said, how much would it be for just the ice cream? And the waitress said, $4.25. And the brother said, we'll just take the ice cream, please. So the waitress brought over the ice cream, and she sat it down and said, here you are. So the brother and sister, they enjoyed their ice cream, and they got finished. And when they were finished, they went up to the cash register to pay for their ice cream. The waitress came over, said, that'll be $4.25. Here you are, ma'am. And the brother gave the money to the waitress at the cash register, and they both said, thank you, and they walked out and left to go home. And after that, the waitress walked over to the table, and she became very sad about the way she treated the boy and the girl, the brother and the sister. She became very sad because laying on the table was 75 cents. And she realized what the brother and sister were doing. The brother and sister remembered what their parents said when they said, behave and be kind. And when they ordered their sundaes, they were thinking of the waitress, and in order to leave a 75-cent tip as a thank you for the waitress, they decided to sacrifice their sundaes. They sacrificed the cherry, the whipped cream, and the chocolate sauce. How many of you are getting hungry through all of that, right? They decided to sacrifice their sundaes and take just the ice cream in order to be kind to the waitress like their father instructed. Now, we have somebody who made a great sacrifice for us. Who was that? Lily? Jesus. What did he do for us? What sacrifice did he make, and what did he make and do for us? That's right. Yeah. He not only sacrificed a cherry, whipped cream, and chocolate sauce, he sacrificed his whole body, his whole life, and suffered on the cross and died on the cross, as you said, so we can be forgiven of our sins by accepting that gift of salvation that he bought for us by dying on the cross. So as you're working with people, as you're around people, as you're thinking of people, think of that as your example of sacrificing and being kind to others because of the sacrifice that Jesus did for us. And that's children's time for today.